Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, Force here, and today we'll be taking a look at Don't Starve. This is a survival exploration game that is being developed by Klei Entertainment, the team that brought you Shank and Mark of the Ninja. The game is currently in the beta, and here in this video I'll be showing you 40 minutes of gameplay in Don't Starve, as well as giving you my general thoughts and impressions on the title. So we're going to go ahead and create a new world here. The basics of this game is you are making your way throughout this randomly generated world, trying to, well, number one, don't starve, and also try not to get eaten. Now, at the moment, we only have access to this character Wilson, the gentleman scientist, but based on these portraits here, I'm going to assume that you'll have access to additional characters in the future, and as far as I can tell, based on the way the game is set up, the only thing that will likely change with that is the way your character interacts with the environment. There's no actual voiceover work, but there is text dialogue that takes place, and Wilson has a pretty interesting character about him, so I'm assuming the other people will as well. Let's go ahead and hit play though, and jump into our first 40 look at Don't Starve. So as you can see here, generating the world, doing things like framing pathos and generating food and insinuating monsters. It's so funny. Inserting spiders. So you'll see as we get thrown into here in just one moment, but the world is randomly generated, so every time you start a new one, which you'll likely see in this video because I'll probably die in one form or another. So far I've died to spiders, I've died to giant yak looking creatures, I've died to creepy looking tall birds, all sorts of obstacles here in this world. And you start off with this weird guy with a little flower on his lapel, telling you that, hey man, you're hungry, you should find something to eat before night comes. And that really sums up the game. Eat, and find yourself a safe place before the evening. Alright, so while I'm gonna start off here by just collecting, which is a large portion of what this game is all about. You move around collecting resources. Saplings, berries, and flint are really what I'm gonna focus on grabbing here in the early stage. And while I'm collecting these things, I'd like to just speak with you about the interface. So let's start off there in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. What you're gonna notice there is the day-night cycle. So it is currently day, and that's that little hand. It's gonna make its way in a clockwise direction around the clock until it eventually gets to that red portion of the pie, which will be the twilight hours. And then when it gets to the blue portion, that is the evening. Now, during the evening, you need to make sure that you are safe within a lit area. So you need to create yourself some sort of a fire source, and there's all sorts of different options in terms of things you can create. But again, I'm just gonna collect some of this stuff first, and I'm having a hard time here because I haven't found much flint. There's some over here. I need to get, that's pretty important for me. I need to get some of this to make my weapons, basically, or my items, if you will. So below that little dial, the representation of day-night, there is a representation of your health in that heart, and then also your hunger, which is the little stomach-looking thing. And we can pick up a carrot so we can eat that when we get hungry. And I'm just gonna look for a little more flint, and then I'll start to show you the creation. There we go. Okay, and you'll also notice every time I pick something up, it goes into my inventory, which is right down over here. And I think this will be a good start. So why don't we go ahead and take a look right over here. So there's a bunch of things you can do. You can make tools, you can make light sources, you can make survival items, food, and science. Science is to discover and unlock additional things in the future. So for the tools, we got basic stuff like an axe, a pickaxe, and a shovel. Let's go ahead and make those. I think I should be able to make all three right now. Oh, no, I can't do this yet. I need a little bit more flint to make that last item. So let me try to find a little bit more. Also get some more grass here, which will be important in the future. And actually, I might be able to pick up some flint by killing these rocks. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my pickaxe. The pickaxe can be used to destroy these rocks. So let me mine this here. There we go. So we got some flint with that. It's gonna let me get a shovel. Okay, so let me make my shovel now. And I'm just gonna pull these all to the right for the sake of my organization. So the pickaxe can be used to destroy those rocks. I'll show you that yet again over here. And the other items can be used to do what you expect them to. The shovel does dig, and the normal axe, so I guess that's just gonna bounce over there every time, isn't it? And well, let me then do this. Let me put these. I don't know if this is gonna work the way I want it to. Put those over there. Okay, and then the normal axe is used to chop down trees. So while we make it through our first day, the most important thing for me is to get my weapons and make sure I've got everything necessary to create a fire source once nighttime comes. If you do not create a fire source, you're gonna be in a heck of a lot of trouble. A very interesting art style, you know, following with Klei Entertainment's prior games, Shank and Mark of the Ninja. It's a cartoony sort of hand-drawn looking feel. Certainly different from those two titles, but also somewhat similar, you know? It's interesting. I think it's kind of funny looking, and I think that's obviously the vibe that they're going for. I'm gonna chop down a couple more trees here. We make our way through our first day. We're getting hungry, but I'm not quite hungry enough to be concerned, and I do have some food sources. And the first day, I think I'm just gonna go with surviving on things like carrots, and I can also eat these petals here. Let me eat some of those. So you can see, eat some of those, replenish a little bit of my health. Eat some berries, that replenishes a decent amount of my health as well. Pick some more saplings, chop some more trees. Just collect as much of this stuff as possible. Now we can hit tab to bring up a map, or you can just click down here. I'm gonna hit tab though, and you notice I can zoom in. It gives you a good idea of where things are in relation to you, things that you've discovered in the world, where grasses, rocks, saplings, normal trees, berry trees, which are obviously important because you can eat those berries. So let me grab some of this here and eat those berries. There we go, wonderful. Now I'm gonna zoom out just to show you. I don't know if the world can actually be this big, but it's got potential to be huge based on this, how far this map zooms out. I mean, this is ridiculous. Look at, you know, I don't know that it'll necessarily encompass all of that, but maybe it will. That's a lot of zooming. That's a lot of scrolling of the mouse wheel, though. I'll be interested to see as I make my way throughout this game how large this can potentially be. I mean, if it's a randomly generated world, I suppose you could just really kind of keep on going for the most part, couldn't you? So that's pretty interesting. Okay, so we have got saving now as we move into the twilight hours, and I like to, uh-oh, spiders. Oh gosh, please don't chase me. I don't want to deal with those right now. All right, so we're getting really close to nighttime right now. I'm gonna build myself a fire. I'm gonna try to find a location. Got a carrot right there, actually. I'm gonna try to find a location that's next to some stuff that I'll be able to still do. In the morning, once that comes, I'll show you some hunting and stuff. I'd like to be able to build my fire somewhere where there's still things I can collect and chop down, though. So I'm gonna try to find a decent area somewhere around here. All right, we're getting very, very close to night, so it's probably about time that I do my fire. So let's click on the light source tab. You can see here, I'm shy of being able to make a fire pit. I need a bit more flint. Maybe I can still make a campfire though. I can also make a torch, so I'm okay to still move around in the evening. All right, so nighttime is here, so let's go ahead and let's just make a campfire. I'm gonna build this right here. Notice how it goes completely dark. So if you do not have a light source, you cannot see squat. They really make it so that you really, really have to make sure you've got some sort of a light source. And the light will diminish over time, and what you can do is use any of the wood that you've collected, or other items, I suppose, to drop it on and increase that light source. So watch this. So notice how the light radius increased? Oh boy, fire spreading. That's fine. You just stay right there. Fire spread to the sapling that was right next to this. Because this is not it's considered not a safe fire source. It's just a campfire. The fire pit, much more enclosed. You don't have to worry about it spreading or anything like that. Now we also have this torch that I can make, so I can build this torch here, and if I carry that around, I could run around. Now the light source from the torch is relatively small though, so you do want to be careful, because there are creatures in this game, and they are frightening, to say the least. And we'll probably see those within the next day or so. I mean in-game, geez guys. Now you gotta watch this video for a day straight. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's collect some more things over here. Fire's doing all right. This fire's getting out of hand, he says. And I wonder if I run by with, I know you can set things on fire. Well, it doesn't look like I'm doing that at the moment. You can also see this fire is dropping. Let me just drop the torch there. There we go. And it'll drop that on the ground. If I pick it back up, is it gonna still be? Yeah, it still has a little bit of flame left. That doesn't really make much sense, but that's okay. Now the nighttime is relatively short. You're gonna see that that's just about to disappear. And then we'll be moving into the day, and there we go, we are all set. Okay, so now it is daytime. Let's go back to doing what we do. So we saw how to make a light source here. We've seen how to make these weapons. There are additional weapons, but I can't unlock those until I make a science machine, which requires me to get a gold nugget. So I'll have to discover a gold nugget before I can do that. I have yet to see a gold nugget in this game, so I don't know if that's gonna happen in this video, but we'll find out. You can also make a farm plot if I find myself some manure, and then some stuff here for survival. So backpack, why don't we build that? A little bit of extra storage space over there. We can also build a trap to trap some animals and get ourselves some food. So we're gonna throw that in our backpack, and we'll go find some wascally wabbits and get some food. So we got some rabbits up there. Let me switch to my shovel. You can use the shovel to dig them out of their holes. Every time you approach them, they basically run straight for a hole. Now we can try to attack them, but they always get away. But if I go for this, it's a little bit slow on that. Let me try this one here. If you can get them basically right after they enter their hole, a lot of times you can sort of kill them. Okay, that didn't work either. I can also set a trap. Guys are getting in these holes too quick for me. Alright, well, I guess the best thing for me to do is this was working before. I don't know why it's not working now. I'm not getting there quick enough. They're running to their holes too fast. Where's this guy going? So you can try to attack them. I haven't been able to catch up to any one of these yet, though. They're just too fast. Maybe in the future I'll have access. I mean, I can get a hammer, but that's to deconstruct structures. I could also get a razor, but that's to shave my beard. I'm assuming, though, you could probably use that razor for offensive reasons. I mean, I can use my shovel for offensive reasons, so why not? Alright. Well, I am going to find a heavily populated area. I'll need some carrot here and some berries. I'm starting to get a little bit hungry. And I do also want to show you, if possible. I still need more rocks, that's unbelievable. I do want to show you some of the craziness that happens in this game. So I'm gonna continue to move in a direction that I've not been. And I'll worry about the trapping later on. All right, let me get my axe here. You'll also notice that these things are over time depleting. You can see 45% left on the axe, 60% on the shovel, 64 on the pickaxe. Let me take this little bridge here, cross the water, and bring myself to a new area. Last time I took a bridge off the main area, I was presented with the really scary looking beast, so we'll see if that same thing occurs this time. Scary beast. Okay, we got a bunch of rabbits over here. At least a couple of them. This is a decent rabbit spot, so I'm gonna set a trap over here. And we're just gonna keep an eye on that. Now remember, I can go to my map and it is gonna show me the trap right there on the map. Let me just move a little more south just to show you that, see? So I won't, you know, if you worry about like losing something like a trap, you can easily find your way back. Now we've got this thing right here. Last time I attacked it, it led to really bad things. So I'm gonna try to avoid engaging these guys. I don't know if they're gonna aggro me or something. And I do wanna pick up some of this manure, because I can make myself, I think it was a farmland or something like that. Farm plot, yeah. So let me get a little more grass here. Make myself a farm plot in a minute. And I'm not going to engage these guys yet. Okay, calm down, please. Okay, so I can make myself a farm plot. Let me do that. So we got my trap right there, nothing in it yet. I'm gonna make the farm plot over here. Yeah, let's set this up right here. Okay, here we go. There we go. So if I plant some crops like this berry bush that I've picked up, maybe this will work. Or maybe I need seeds, huh? I'm gonna try planting some of this stuff here. Petals, rocks, pine cones. I think I probably need seeds to get that really. Oh my lord, I don't have enough to build a fire. Uh-oh. Alright, so gotta make sure we've got enough to at least build some fire source. I'm gonna wanna do a campfire most likely. I could try to get if I could find some rocks over here in time, then I might be able to build that other fire source. There's a bunch of spiders in that sack. No thank you. Oh lord, please don't it. Like, first time I saw one of those things, I attacked it, and instantly the entire herd charged me, and I got just rolled over in a matter of seconds. It was pretty horrendous. Okay, so we're gonna build a fire. I'm gonna try not to build it too close to my crops here. There we go. All right. Yeah, and let me build myself a little torch as well. And just so I can do a little bit more collecting. I don't want to just stand by the fire at night. Make sure I've got the torch. I can go back to the fire at any point, if need be. And hopefully something gets caught in that rabbit hole. He's sleeping. That's funny. Yeah, hopefully something gets caught in that rabbit, in that trap there. You can also put, so there's all sorts of things you can do in this game. Like, again, you saw I could put crops in the thing. It's asking me to put some crops in there. Now, I don't have anything yet, but I'm assuming like if I put some seeds in there, that would work. I should plant this, okay. Let's see. So pine cone for a tree, can I plant that in here? No? Just plant this, I'll just plant all the stuff over here, I don't know. What else we got here? Okay, I can eat the petals. Rocks. I can make stuff with that. Twigs. Bunch of small twigs, yep. Manure, I know what that's for. Cut grass. Ready for arts and crafts. Then we also have the flint. So it doesn't look like anything. I have anything that I can put in the plot quite as of yet. But, and nothing has been, gosh darn it. Let's try and get some meat here. I was able to hit that. There we go. We got him. Okay, so I was able to kill that guy. And I get a nice little morsel, which I can eat there. I'm gonna get a little bit more health. Seeds, wonderful. So I'm guessing I can plant these. Oh, I ate them. Shucks. I didn't. All right. So as birds come down, they plop seeds down. Let's see if I can plant this in here. There. So that. Now what is that gonna do? Let's see if we can. There we go. So you see, I was able to. This is what I was trying to do before, and last time I played this game, I was able to do like consistently. So I was pretty annoyed that I wasn't able to. Just a moment ago while you guys were watching. I can probably corral this guy to the south here to go for that easy kill as he's stuck in the corner. That's perfect. That's exactly what I need to do. Wonderful. All right, well, I can get myself some nice morsels there to make sure we don't starve. also try to plant these. It's not gonna let me plant more than. I did plant the one. Examine crop. Its growth. It's growing so slowly. Oh, well, at least there's something growing in there. You know, apparently all I needed was the one, so I can eat the rest of these seeds for a little bit of food. Alright, well, that is good. Why don't we continue to explore, huh? How does that sound? I've got all this stuff going on. I've got a trap right there, but that wasn't... That's clearly not working. Let me corral this guy to the south again. Chase him down, chase him down. Okay, so I've got this guy. Let me, just because I know you guys want to see this, I'm gonna attack him, okay? This is not gonna go well. So we're gonna try to not die here. I've been able to kill things before, but it's weird because I don't see any, I don't see any indicator of their health or anything like that. I haven't been hit by him yet, though. Of course, as soon as I say that, I get smacked in the face. So I'm just gonna keep doing this here. Pretty much wait till he swings and then turn around for a hit. I know he's dying because I have killed things before. Not him, but I killed this giant bird thing before. So I know that they can die, and I know he's getting hit. It just takes forever. Come on. This is annoying. Oh my lord. Die, please. There it is, wonderful. Okay, so I was able to kill him, got some meat here. What else did we pick up? Buffalo wool. Smells like beefalo tears. And here we have some buffalo meat. And that filled me up nice and good, also healed me a little bit. That is great. Okay, so there we go, wonderful. Got some more meat to pick up, some more buffalo wool, and excellent. I'm really happy about that, to be honest. Okay, so we've got a few more things. Let me check my trap right now, just in case, although we have been eating pretty well. Okay, so there we go. There's something in my trap, so if I just collect this here. Picked up some meat, as well as, oh, I got a bird in it. And then I can just drop the trap again. I'm gonna keep everything over here. Maybe we'll collect something else eventually. Now it's time to explore, though. So let's get moving out here. It's just so funny, though. I mean, look at how much time I just spent in this little vicinity doing all sorts of things, planting stuff. I have no idea how I'm going to get a gold nugget, so I'm not sure, unfortunately, I'm going to be able to show you those science things. Maybe if I do a follow-up video. The way it works, though, is you uncover this and this gets you access to additional things. So you can see I'll eventually be able to make a crock pot to make myself better food, combining materials. Can also make a speedy farm plot, my normal farm plot, not so speedy. And then we've got, damn spiders coming out. Seriously, I was just about to go exploring, and now it's friggin', all right, well, let me see if I can find some rocks over here. I'd really just like to build this special fire plot just because, no real particular reason, but oh, spiders, get away from me, please. I don't think it's gonna happen, guys. I do not think. I think we're screwed. I think we're just gonna have to go with a normal fire again. It kind of pisses me off. I was hoping to, I mean, there's a ton of rocks down over here. I don't have time to go see those now, though, so here we go. Time to build another fire and survive another evening. There we go. All right. Well, let me also make myself, oh, I can't make myself a torch. I'm out of grass. Shoot. All right, well, we're just gonna be chilling out here then for the evening. Now, let me chop down one of these trees. Give myself a little more wood just in case I need it. So I think this is really neat. I think this game, I think it's a neat idea. It's combining, obviously, elements from a few different titles. You would see sort of elements of Minecraft here when it comes to combining materials, collecting materials, and building, although not in the same Minecraft sense, but I'm able to build a farm plot, and I'm able to build traps on my items and stuff like that. So at least somewhat. Nice and comfy fireplace, great. Ugh, man. Really wish I had the grass for a torch, but I don't think this is gonna be way too dangerous. I could try to... It's too dark. I can't do that. Too dark to see anything. There's my backpack. And luckily, though, the nighttime is relatively short. But I think it's a really cool idea, and we haven't seen much of it yet, but there's a lot to be seen. It looks like that starting area was just a little circle. You can see that, actually? Notice how it kind of just wraps around? So I think it was just one circle. So I'm gonna, let me go right and up around. I just want to see if this is also just another circular area or not. As soon as daylight comes. It's starting to get a little bit low. Oh, the tree grew. I don't know if you noticed that, but this is larger than the tree that I planted. Both of these trees grew. That's good. It needs poop? Okay, I can give you some poop. Fertilize. Can I fertilize this one too? No? No. I was able to fertilize this one, so that's good. And I do have some crop growing in there, although relatively slowly. Okay, daytime is here. Time to go out and do our business here. And I'm gonna need another pickaxe very soon, so let me build that now. And let's go collect. So yeah, I like the premise. I think that this game is actually, it's surprisingly fun. I didn't expect, I saw a couple of preview videos for this. I was like, but I don't know. There's just all sorts of things you can do. And we have barely scratched the surface here in this particular look at it, so. All right, so, stay away from spiders. They're seriously terrifying. Eat a morsel, so I don't starve. Get some more grass. Very important for making arts and crafts. Pick up some seeds. I'm just gonna continue to make my way around. I wanna see if we can discover something new and interesting here that we haven't seen yet. Let's see if I can get this guy. Damn it. Let me corral him over here into the corner. We'll finish him off. I can't believe that worked so well. That is fantastic. Pretty easy. So we're just gonna follow the shoreline along here and see what we see. Make sure I get him in the right corner there. Wonderful. And is this gonna be a circle too? It looks like it is actually. Interesting. I wonder if all of them are circles. You're fine, not gonna eat you. I already ate all your friends. Ha 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 ha. Alright, what is this? We got this big patch of different colored soil here. Looks like it's really not a whole lot of anything. Ooh, headstone. It says milk, eggs, and bacon. Let's dig it up. Frazzled wires? That's funny. Sort of don't know the point of that, but... And did I just lose my shovel? I believe I did, so we'll build another one there. Thank you. And I need to make sure that I've got enough for light sources in the evening. So I need make sure I've got enough grass and wood as well. So let's go ahead and do some chopping of trees. And is this one not going to have an exit? So it's another circular island, it appears. And there doesn't seem to be an exit over here unless there's one to the northwest that I missed. Oh, no, never mind, there is one. Okay, so another connecting island. So it's two little circular islands. Another connecting spot over here. I do need to make sure I get some more wood collected. Traverse this bridge across. Thanks for the seeds, bird. That's a long bridge. All right, so perfect. Got a lot of trees to chop here. Now, if you're wondering what else is in this game, well, there's, you know, we haven't seen much in the way of enemies yet, but there's all sorts of like crazy monsters and strange looking creatures and the spiders as well. And those are the threats to your survival. Let me chop down this. That one was. Take that, nature. Yeah, my axe was destroyed. And what else do we need here? We've got enough of that. We just need more rocks for that thing if we want to make that. I don't think we can make a second backpack. That really wouldn't make any sense, so. But you can see eventually you can get bug net, fishing rod, bird trap, straw roll. What is that for? Sleep through the night? Oh, okay. Alright. That's nice. This is an interesting place. Rocks, wonderful rocks. Let's go ahead and get some of those here. Did I get a gold nugget? Oh, I got a gold nugget. That means I can make a science machine, guys. Perfect. I was wondering about that. We're gonna get a few more of these. I think I'll be able to make my nice campfire. Another gold nugget. Awesome. And yes, I can. Okay, I can make the fire pit. So we're gonna make that now as we come to the evening hours. Wonderful. It's a little bit low, so we'll throw a log on it. Can we get another one? No, that's pretty much it right there. Okay. All right, well, wonderful. We'll build that. Those things. Pick up some more rocks, cut some trees, because I can still see over here. That's the, right, I got this one right here, okay. And both of my pickaxes are pretty low. Let me get rid of this one first. Okay, so I just lost it there. Oh, and I just lost that one too, darn it. Well, look like I can build another one real quick. Finish this off. Okay, so let me check that science machine. I can build that right now. Let's build it. Science machine, go. All right, so all of a sudden I'm able to, I've got access to a whole bunch of stuff here. I can build fighting objects, log suit, spear, sleep dart, beam. This is exciting. I can make a rope, boards. These are for refining. Magic. I can make a meat effigy, a pan flute, an amulet. I can also make myself some nice hats here. Well, this is really cool. Breaks down objects into their scientific components, huh? So in order, okay, so I would have to come to this machine to build these additional things, and I need to build rope and stuff. How do I get myself a rope? So I've got access to all this additional stuff now. Straw roll, bird trap, bug net. That is really cool. Well, I'm really excited now. I've got access to all this different stuff. I can make higher shovels and stuff. Make myself a luxury axe, a regal shovel, an opulent pickaxe. How neat. Alright, well before we starve here, which we're about to do, let me eat some food here. Get myself up there. And I'd like to build some of that stuff before we wrap up this video. So why don't we get to it? So let me walk to the science machine again. I'd like to build myself a weapon. How do I get a... I don't know how I get a rope though, so I have to figure out how to get a... Yeah, I need a rope for all this stuff. Or cut reeds. Okay, so to build a rope, okay, so here we go. Build a rope. Oh, I can't do it. I need a research, which I can't do because I don't have enough light bulbs. Whatever that represents. Well, we'll definitely be taking another look at this game. Holy crap. Look at that. Look at that thing. Let's finish this video by killing that thing and taking his whatever's from his nest here. Let's take this. What? What's the problem? Alright, time to kill a tall bird. Or time to dive from a tall bird, one or the other. Well, that is really cool. I'm excited to go through the process of getting those light bulb things figured out so I can get some research, so I can make a rope and I can make myself some weapons and some armor. And yeah, what a neat game, what a neat game. And I should have expected as much because it, again, is being developed by Klei Entertainment. I liked Shank, I really liked Mark of the Ninja, and I find this to be an interesting title as well. So we'll give this another look beyond this first 40 video. Hopefully this gave you guys a pretty good introduction. Let me just wrap this up here as we do a little more thing. Does it tell me how to get a light bulb? You don't imagine that it would, right? So yeah, I need to research stuff. I need to research stuff to make that. To make a rope, I'll do all that stuff with research. Again, it's at 0. Can I make a light bulb? Probably not, right? Okay, so that there. Need to research all of these things as well. Except for the tent, I can make the tent, getting spider webs and stuff like that. Pumpkin lantern, if I get a pumpkin and some of those things. Wow. Pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. Let's wrap up this video though. Once again, this has been a first 40 look at Don't Starve, the survival exploration game from Klei Entertainment. A lot more to see than what we've taken a look at here in this video. So stay tuned for another look at this title at some point later in the future. I'll definitely revisit this. I am incredibly intrigued. I'm very, very intrigued. I'd like to see more of what this game has to offer. What the heck is that? The game is currently in the beta. If you'd like to try it out though, oh shit, I'm dead. If you'd like to try it out though, you can do so by pre-ordering the title, and that will grant you access immediately to the beta. Now the pre-order full price is $14.99, so $15. However, there's currently a sale going on, bringing that price down to 20% reduction, which brings it down. Look at these idiots. You can't catch me. They probably can. Bringing the price down to $11.99. These things are gonna kill me. I don't. Whatever. That's it. I starved. I was eaten. I was destroyed by giant dog creatures. Who knows? Alright guys, thanks again for taking a look here at Don't Starve with me. Hopefully you enjoyed this first 40. Check out the game yourself on Steam. Link is available below if you're interested in trying out the beta and pre-ordering the game. Thanks again for watching. Stay tuned for more Don't Starve and other great gaming coverage here on the channel. And as always, keep watching and keep owning.